Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yokiman here. Welcome back to another episode of this Football Manager 2021 save here with Leeds United. And in today's episode, we're going to get over the heartbreak of the last episode, which if you didn't see, go back and watch it. Also, if you're new around here, hit subscribe. I would massively appreciate that for more PES content. And we've got West Ham, Leicester and Fulham today. I think there's some points in this episode today. I really do. I mean, Leicester are having a good season already, but West Ham are just below us, so we need to make sure that we get off to a good start in this one. Fulham as well, so a couple of London clubs. We need to put in a good performance. We're going to kick it off by looking to see if there's any negotiations. Now, I haven't checked this. There could be an offer in here. There is one in for Click. We're a little bit short as centre mid, so I've got no interest really in letting Click go. We're a little bit short in that position. I'm just going to end negotiation. This will be the lineup for the West Ham game. It's a strong lineup as per usual, and West Ham are playing that really mad defensive formation again. It's going to drive me insane, that, because the three at the back we struggle to break down. We're struggling to break teams down at the moment. That's probably the biggest issue we've got since going to FUMA, is breaking teams down and getting the goals. They've got some dangers on the bench as well, very tall side as well, so corners could be a problem for us. We'll be doing our best today, our absolute utmost best to be able to pick up some points here against West Ham. And we need to, neck and neck on points in that mid-table battle. We want to finish in 10th if we can help it. I'd love to finish higher, but I think with the swap to FUMA, 10th would be a decent position for us. It really would be, and then we can start building on it. I'm happy with the direction the club and the squad is going in. Liam Cooper, hopefully a rock at the back in this one. Interestingly, West Ham are going to approach this one on the attack from the get-go here. We'll see what we can do. Smith Rowe there, going to fire that one forward towards Sulemana. He could only just not get it under control. He'll put him under some pressure as well, but they're going to come at us here early doors by the looks of it. See what we could do. Robin Koch there does fantastically to get that ahead of Gerard Bowen. Could be a danger man for them today. Luke Ayling will win a free kick. We'll move the ball up the pitch as quickly as possible. No, we won't. The referee won't let us take the free kick quickly. But yeah, interesting. West Ham starting this one on attack. And it seems like they really want to push themselves up the table. They think they're the better side here. I mean, they could be right. Rafinha now. Lovely touch. Tries to keep hold of it. Not a free kick, apparently. And early doors, scrappy. We haven't found too many openings at the moment. Sulemana now. Nudges past Souček. Nudges that forward to Rafinha. Rafinha spotted Sulemana. Still making a run. Sulemana will try and fire off the shot, and it's well blocked by West Ham. We'll take a corner. Nice movement there from Sulemana. His link-up's been fantastic again. What I really like about him is he's strong. Against Souček there, he was really strong. Corner Leeds United. I can't say we've been great at these corners, but we're going to try. Rodrigo's going to get up there. He's going to land towards Luke Ayling. He's just going to fizz that one, and it wasn't a well-fizzed ball. We'll knock that back now to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's probably going to try and have a go, and luckily for them, Declan Rice is in the way. Oh, they've made a mistake. Rafinha. He waited, he got Rodrigo on the turn. Oh, it's so close to nearly being 1-0 Leeds United there. Rodrigo is in fine form for the Whites. And this is really close. This is really close. It's a nice little touch from him to turn, and he's just dragged it wide, only just. To the manager as well there to win the ball back. He wants to run a Rodrigo. He's got the run of Rodrigo. Now he's going to try and lift it up to him. He's found him. Rodrigo with the touch, turn, shot. Oh! He's just lied again, but we are finding that danger man in Rodrigo consistently. This time it's Sulemana with the ball forward. And how long can West Ham keep holding out with the performance that we're putting on at the moment? It was a difficult situation to find himself in with all those centre-backs back there. Rodrigo's looking good. This is a good play now by West Ham. It will be cut out by Liam Cooper, though. That's what I want to see as consistently as possible, really. Liam Cooper making stuff like that happen. Mateus Click there, though, with a poor touch. I want to see that as often as possible. Cooper's been decent for us this season. Sulemana now, what can he do? Fire that back out wide to Luke Ayling. We're going to try a crossfield ball. Hasn't really worked out in our favour. It might bounce in our favour, though, as it looks like it might go to Rafinha there. Unlucky for him, he just couldn't get to it. Luke Ayling there, got caught out. Liam Cooper, I tried to slide in there. For some strange reason, it tried to kick the ball away, which is exactly what I wasn't trying to do. Cresswell now, we don't want them crossing the ball in. If we can avoid it at all costs, and Rafinha gets back, and this is judged to be a foul. Very dangerous position for West Ham, this. We'll see if it is a foul. We know on PES these days, he gets the ball, it's never a foul. But they get called often. Let's see what they could do here from this position. He will drive it in. Souček's in there, and they hit the crossbar. And in the end, away from Robin Koch. Well, no one could tackle Sebastian Haller, and he fires off a shot, and it's well saved by Meslier. I don't know what happened there. A poor touch by Rafinha, and then you can see here it bobbles around everywhere. Then Phillips can't get the ball off him, and that is just pure strength from Haller. The play's going West Ham's way at the moment, and they'll take the corner now. It'll be a good one up towards Declan Rice, and then back into the box if they can get it in there. Luckily for us, they can't, and will break away now with Rafinha. And what could he do? How many bodies have they got back here? Rafinha now. He waited and waited. Rodrigo is offside. I thought he was on there. I genuinely thought we'd managed to catch him on. And he's only just offside. Unlucky. West Ham now with another free kick just towards the end of this half. Dangerous position for them. It's not a bad ball in. Robin Koch doesn't need to get to it though. It's straight to Meslier. We'll boot the ball forward. There's nobody there. And it'll be 0-0 at half-time. I'm not quite sure how it's 0-0. There's been some good opportunities for both teams, especially ourselves. But at half-time, it's 0-0. Cresswell will fire that one forward to Benrahma. Luke Ayling will try and put Benrahma off as much as he can. We've managed to get bodies back here, though. I'm quite happy with this. Although the ball to Cresswell was fantastic. Cooper is there, though, which is beautiful. Defending for us, really, in that situation. And we needed it. We've got bodies moving forward now, though. Luke Ayling. Fire that across towards Smith Rowe. Who will fire that up towards Rafinha. Who will wait for the run of Rodrigo. Rodrigo can't get to it. He does get to it in the end, and he just can't keep it. And Issa Diop will be able to bring it away. With Cherky on. Balotelli on. Just a little bit more strength up top, I think. With the three at the back at the moment, Rodrigo's had a wonderful game, mind. Just not managed to score the goal. But with the three there, I think a little bit more strength would be nice. Cherky now. Come on, I've been lively already. Sulemana now. He wants runners. He's got runners, and he's got one in Cherky. Cherky now with the shot! Oh, what a save. What a save. Telegraphed the shot maybe a little bit too much, but that was a lovely run from him again. Showing just glimpses of greatness since we signed him. And maybe he should have scored here. Lovely shot, though. We've got a corner. So let's see what we could do with it. We haven't been successful so far from corners. It's not a bad ball in, and it's well saved from the goalkeeper. As I thought for a brief moment, we were going to be saying Ryan Cherky's first goal for the club. Rafinha now, nice turn. He's got friends with him. Sulemana will try and flick that one across. He kind of does get it across. Mateusz Klich now can run onto this. He tries to flick it back to Sulemana. It's just too close towards the towards Souček. Oh, they've made a mistake. Cherky now, surely. What could Cherky do? Cherky in that position again, and it's just straight at the goalkeeper. He keeps endeavouring to score. He just can't find it at the moment. Cherky now tries to stab that forward to Balotelli. We're causing them a lot of problems now. Well, Haller's coming off. Yarmolenko coming on. I don't want famous last words, but I feel like that's actually quite a good move for us. Because I don't think Yarmolenko's got the same strength that we were seeing from Sebastian Haller as Cherky wins the ball back here. Surprisingly to us, Cherky now waiting to fire the ball through to Balotelli, and he just can't. Valbuena muscles him off, which is interesting. A very dangerous position. Let's see what they can do here now. I'm going to fire that one in close towards Pablo Fornals, and luckily for us, we're going to get away with this one. Cresswell will win it back. Sulemana up against Cresswell. Fornals now fired across. Luckily, Mateusz Klich gets there, and we'll fire it away again. But it's not for too long, is it? Because West Ham are coming forward again. They're going for this game. They really are. Liam Cooper misses it. Luke Ayling doesn't get to it. We will get to it in the end. And I think the whistle's going to be blown before we can counter-attack. It is. And it'll be a 0-0. And not without action in that one, though. But 0-0. And the problem is with that is it kind of puts us in the same position here going into the next game. I think we did enough in that to score a goal, and we just couldn't find the back of the net. Cherky with some great opportunities late on. So time for the Leicester game, and another opportunity to pick up some points. We played really well in that last match, so it does fill me with some confidence that we could have such a good performance against a difficult West Ham side, if we're being honest. Again, though, three at the back. Three at the back. Again, from Leicester. From Leicester. So we're facing another three at the back. This could be problematic for us. I don't think they'll try and lump the ball up top with Jamie Vardy being up top. So there could be some more opportunities for us to win the ball in midfield, although they've got a very strong set of central midfielders playing 2DM. So it's going to be interesting playing against that formation today and seeing how we get on. Let's see if we can find ourselves with a victory. We've not had many on FUMA. We've not had many since we upped the difficulty. In fact, we haven't had one since we upped the difficulty, but I feel like the gameplay is just much better. It's just much better. Jeremy Doku now up against Mendy. Mendy's done fantastically there, I'm not going to lie. Doku wanted the foul, but it's a fantastic tackle from Mendy in the end there. What can Leicester offer, though, coming forward here? They will play it back. I'm intrigued to see what they do. They've got Theo Hernandez as well. They've got a very strong squad. Yuri Tielemans. I just feel like they're going to fizz the ball into Jamie Vardy as much as possible. What can we do here? A little bit of stuttering around, but we've ended up coming out with a ball, so I can't complain. Llorente will be able to move that up the field, and hopefully, looks like they're going to press. It really does look like they're going to press. I'm going to go attacking as well, because I'd like to win the ball as high up the pitch as possible. Doku now, finding Poveda. We're going to nudge that one up towards Rodrigo, and he should have touched it the other side, unfortunately for us. He should have taken it the other side, or at least held the ball up. But I want to put them under some pressure, because they're not going to be good with a long ball. They're going to be really bad with a long ball, actually. So if we could put them under as much pressure as possible, although they've managed to work it out to the wing here pretty comfortably, and they've absolutely done us there. Calvin Phillips will try and win it back. He does win it back. And now Click can try and set through Cherky, who takes a heavy touch and can't fire off the ball. And a very scrappy opening moments as Jamie Vardy now tries to come forward. And we win the ball back again. And Calvin Phillips just pumps the ball forward, and it's absolutely awful. Scrappy start to the game from us and from Leicester. Rodrigo now. What can he do? He wants help, doesn't he? He's got it in the end in the shape of Poveda. Poveda will fire that back forward towards Rodrigo, and we're going to end up with a free kick. And that was lovely play from Rodrigo. You can clearly tell when he's on the ball that he's certainly one of the better players on the ball at the club. And he does cause a lot of problems. We're just going to fire this one forward. I feel like I don't try enough long punts like this. And Cherky does get up there, but can't get anything on it. I feel like we don't do that often enough. And we should do it a little bit more. We don't have much height is probably why I don't do it. And Cooch has to be cutting that ball out there so that I don't have to bring Robin Koch this far out. We're going to be able to get the ball forward now, though. Cherky will stop and turn and needs to go towards Click there, Rayleigh. Click's going to win this back. He's going to try and fire that forward. He has found Rodrigo. What can Rodrigo do, though? He's not found Rodrigo in a good position, has he? And Rodrigo's laid the ball off dreadfully there to Dramisi. Calvin Phillips now. One touch on. Back to Rodrigo now. Good touch. Turn. Shot. Oh, well blocked. Leicester have got the bodies back again. We're going to really struggle to break them down, I reckon. Click now. Back through to Rodrigo. Rodrigo knows he had Cherky on the run. Cherky was on the run, but every time you get the ball through there, there's always going to be a defender to collect it. Cooch there, though, manages to get that up to Poveda. That's very good. Rodrigo trying to find it back through. Click. Back across. And Evans clears it. There just wasn't a body there, was there? There just wasn't a body there in the end. Dramisi there. Cherky. Knocks it onto Robin Koch. Tries to find Cherky again. It's well blocked by him in the end. But Leicester do have it back. And that's a problem for us. And that's a beautiful ball. That's a beautiful ball. Llorente should be able to get back. And he does get back just enough. Well, here they come again now, Leicester. Pratt again. Doing a lot of good work so far, and it's nearly a goal there for Jamie Vardy. Llorente switched off. He might as well have been in no man's land. And that was nearly a goal there for Leicester. The danger's not over yet, though, because we've got a corner to contend with. And we all know by now, we're not very good at these. And Pereira will get there, and he lands straight to him and off the line. Off the bloody line. We get very lucky as Theo Hernandez there. He's going to win a free kick. That is absolutely ridiculous that they've given the free kick there. Click there, Rodrigo. Tries to fire it across to Doku, but he just couldn't get it to him. Sometimes the passing's been a little bit off the mark today. We will get it to Cherky now. Cherky will get it to Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku's strength is good. Jeremy Doku! We've said it in the last episode that he doesn't finish enough. And Jeremy Doku there with, well, what is an absolute wonderful goal and a great show of strength from the young man. This is fantastic, and finally we break the deadlock. It's a nice pass fizzed into him. It's a good touch. He has to use his strength, and what a finish that is. Well, that'll bring us straight into half-time. Ladies and gentlemen, 1-0 to Leeds United. I think we deserve it. They've had some good moments over Leicester, so the second half will not be easy. Well done, Jeremy Doku. Free kick here, Leicester. Early stages of the second half. And the crazy part now is that the rain is absolutely chucking it down. Absolutely chucking it down. Which is going to make the surface here very difficult to play on. But Click has won the ball back here. And he's going to fire that one forward. And it's an awful pass. It's an awful pass there from Mateus Click, Rayleigh. Well, another free kick here now for Leicester. We've had a few already in this second half. And that should go straight to Meslier. It's not going to, but luckily for us, Llorente's there. And we'll fire this one out to Jeremy Doku to start making his move forward, because the man has got pace. And they are not tracking him at the moment. They are not tracking him at the moment. Jeremy Doku now is going to try and find Pervader. Oh, he's hit the post. He's hit the post. Unlucky for young Pervader there. That really should be Leeds United 2, Leicester 0. Jamie Vardy now will be able to fire off the shot, and he's hit the post. We cannot be letting him get those off. We need to be closer to him than that. We really do. Pervader now will try and block that one out. Teo Hernandez now up against Pervader. And Leicester will try and recycle the ball, but we cannot be letting them have those opportunities. And a great save from Meslier. Corner here to Leicester now. They just turned it on. They've just turned it on. We've let them have possession this second half, to be honest with you. We're 1 goal to the good. We've kind of sat back a little bit, played it easily, cut out the passing lanes, but a couple of good opportunities there for Leicester. And ever nervous from the corner. They've had a good corner already in this one. See what they can do for it. Llorente should be able to get up there, and Cherky will, in the end, get the ball away to Rodrigo. And now do we have bodies running forward? We do. We need more bodies running forward, don't we, really? Rodrigo now, up against Ndidi. Rodrigo's going to fire that one in towards Mateus Click. Sionchu does fantastically there to get it away, really. With it not being good enough, Cherky's going to come off. Allen's going to come on. Little bit more of a defensive option. And a runner there in that centre mid. We've dropped him back a little bit. I'm going to keep him as Cam. I'm just going to drop him a bit deeper. Allen's won this back here now. Allen wants Rodrigo to make a bit of a better run, I reckon. Rodrigo in the end tries to get it away, but they brought us down twice there, and this will be a free kick, and it'll burn down some of the clock as well for Leeds United, which they'll definitely love. And I think we'll make another substitution now, actually. I think we'll bring on Balotelli to see this one out. A bit of height. Well, Balotelli on. See what we can do with this one. Let's just lift it up there. You've got to put it in there, haven't you? It wasn't put in there very well. Robin Koch does try and win it back, though. And he does nearly win it back. But he's out of position now, which is a problem for us. And we'll try and stall them as high up the pitch as possible. Well, Leicester have just brought on an extra attacker. So that shows you their intent. Click now. Oh, Dramisi won't quite get to it. And then we'll fire it forward. But it's straight down the line towards Doku. Couldn't find him, though, in the end. Perez now. Koh has come on the pitch and he's lost the ball instantly. Allen now. If he could find Balotelli onside, it'd be lovely. Balotelli, though, again, that situation. There's always a covering centre-back when they play free at the back. I think Balotelli goes past his man there if there isn't Wes Morgan there. And he's done that on so many occasions. He did it to Rodrigo as well. Very frustrating. Well, there we go, ladies and gents. A 1-0 victory thanks to a wonder goal from Jeremy Doku. And our first win on a higher difficulty. And really, the second half, there was a few nervy moments, but we really just let Leicester have the ball and defended fantastically. You see that just by looking at this. We just kind of sat back. We knew we had the goal. I didn't want to play too aggressively because when we have done that, we've been caught on the counter trying to chase for an extra goal. And I just thought if the opportunity comes, we'll try and slot it home. But at this stage, we'll do the best we can. We only had one shot that second half. And we just managed the match. And luckily for us, we pick up the 3 points. And that's what matters at this stage of the season. Straight back in it now against Fulham. Trying to obviously get ourselves another 3 points. That would make this episode fantastic. Imagine 2 FUMA wins in one episode. That's exactly what we're trying to do here. Freshly promoted. Absolute moron. They're not freshly promoted, but we're playing against Fulham, who still very much have a freshly promoted team. Apart from Loftus-Cheek, obviously. They must not sign it. I think maybe they get to keep him. Maybe that's the way it's worked. Maybe they just get to keep him. But yeah, they've still got Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I don't want to take them too lightly. They're not having a bad season. They're right behind us this year. They are right behind us. Mitrovic on the bench. I'm expecting this side to pump the ball long. This is going to be our lineup. I think it's good enough. Edmondson's going to start up top. He's absolutely chomping at the bit to play in this game. And with him being 70 rated and a youngster, I want to give him the game time to try and improve him. That's why we played Pervader in the last match. Let's see what happens. I think we're good enough. I say it every time. I think we're good enough, but you never know what's going to happen with me. Well, a foggy one today for this one. A very, very foggy one here. We're on NBC SN. I know what that is. It's an American channel, obviously. And we're taking on Fulham. And hopefully, it's going to be a good result for Leeds United. We're in the beautiful away kit. Absolutely beautiful away kit. We need some good performances. Let's see what we can do without Rodrigo. But let's remember the goal scorer in the last game. It's Mr. Jeremy Doku. Now, the coach said we should leave him out. He's not massively up for it. He's a little bit tired. I can't believe in out Jeremy Doku after that performance, though, can I? Cherky now. Getting a second bite of the cherry, actually, after a poor performance in the last one. The Bok. Jeremy Doku, the goal scorer in that one, obviously. Rafinha now. He's got his runner out wide. It's not good enough, though. Just needed a little bit more on it. It wasn't far off. Nice idea. If we get those opportunities in this game, we need to be scoring them. Get the ball out wide. Cross the ball in. We've got the height of Edmondson. We know he can score as well with that head. We need to take those opportunities when we can. We're starting this game attacking. I want to put them under pressure early, see what they can do. But we're probably not going to stay attacking this game, let's be honest. I don't want to leave us wide open. Edmondson now, holding the ball up well. Oh, Cherky gets in the way of that. He was going towards Jeremy Doku, who maybe had a little bit of a free run. Murillo does fantastically to win that back. Rafinha now. Across towards the Bok. The Bok tries to fire that forward towards Doku. Just not good enough. We need to tighten stuff in. I didn't realise that Fulham had signed Castagna, though. Very good signing for them. Seri as well, still playing for Fulham. Good player. Good on the ball as well. Strong for a small lad. We've got to put up with him today as well. Allen now. Jeremy Doku. The danger man, Jeremy Doku. They've stood off him. Jeremy Doku! Oh, it's nearly 1-0 Leeds United. And he's having a wonderful episode. They stood off him. We used the run as well. And he's made great ground up there. And this is close. He's getting closed down by Anderson. I managed to get the ball away. It's just too far wide. Click does fantastically there. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Cherky! Oh, he's hit the post. He's hit the post. I don't know if that was offside. It looks like it's going to be a foul. And Cherky there has hit the post. That was very, very close and wonderful football. Well played, Ryan Edmondson. Again, he showed when he gets game time that he could be very valuable to the squad. There's a free kick. We all know that I'm useless at these. So I'm going to actually pass the ball forward. Cherky's going to hold it up. And then Cooch is going to fire that one in. Rafinha on the volley. Fabry will hold that. We're dangerous, though. We're looking dangerous. There we go, guys. 0-0 at half-time, and I'm baffled how we've not scored. We've hit the post. Doku dragged it wide. Some good opportunities. I think if we keep playing like this, surely in the second half, we bag one. Oh, they made a mistake. Edmondson now. We'll keep hold of it. He does find Cherky in the end, but he wasn't great. Click. Good touch. Turn. Oh, is he going to end up with the ball? He's not going to end up with the ball, and they play it back. And we get a little bit unlucky there. The Bok. Edmondson. It's a poor ball to Click. It's a poor ball in the end. He's going to keep it. Cooch is going to fire this one across. He's not. He's going to land towards Click. What can we do here now? Click need to get the ball out of his feet way quicker there. Way quicker. He let Fulham recover there, did Mateus Click. That is a problem. And now they're going to have a counter-attack. And Loftus-Cheek has done well here. Loftus-Cheek has done very well. And luckily for us, it's not a good pass. Cavallero now. What can he do? We've had to bring Murillo out wide. Doesn't matter. Murillo's done fantastically. He hasn't got the legs to carry him, though, and he's lost it. He's got to do better there because we're missing our big towering centre-back now. And Fulham will definitely like to get the ball in there. Loftus-Cheek. Seri. Anna. This is the first time they've really had a good opportunity. They've really put some pressure on. And Geese is going to miss out. Cherky. Mine's Doku now. Who will definitely want Cherky to keep his run going. But we don't really have the options, do we? Very frustrating, that. Click now. Rafinha, back through to Click. Click then, trying to poke that through towards Edmondson. He didn't make the run, so there was no ball really to play there. Poor pass again here by Fulham. Rafinha now. From distance! It's terrible. It's terrible from Rafinha. And let's be honest, he hasn't had good shooting boots all season. We'll double sub. Rodrigo on. Sulemana on. Doku would be staying on the pitch, to be honest with you. He was just absolutely knackered. And with us pressing high, it's not doing good for him. Seri now and Cabano linking up well. Very, very well. Seri, we can't let him cross it. He is allowed to cross it. And luckily for us, Murillo's up there. What can we do now? Click. Sulemana, we've got a man down. Doesn't matter. Sulemana. Good run here from Sulemana. Are we going to use Cherky? We are going to use Cherky. We're not going to use Cherky because it didn't lock onto him for some strange reason. That pass was meant for Cherky, and it just didn't resonate with that. It just went, nah, you're not having it to Cherky. Mitrovic now, Murillo! Mitrovic will make it 1-0 Fulham with their first shot on target, and that's going to be the victory, I imagine, now for Fulham. And disgraceful, really, Terrible defending. We knew they could hit us on the break. We went for the game. This stage of the season, why not? I just don't get why that went for Rodrigo and not for Cherky. Cherky now, making a nice run. And again, what's it doing there? Why is it not locked on to Cherky? Although we've done really well to win it back. Rodrigo, good touch! And there we go. We will actually get a draw. But again, just this weird situation at the moment. And I don't know if you guys are finding this. Here, it's a ball for Cherky. He's going for it. And all of a sudden, it just completely switched on me. Just completely switched. Two players went for the same ball. But we've got lucky here. And Rodrigo scored for us. We might just get a point from this. I think we deserve far more than a point from this. But it's a lovely finish in the end from Rodrigo. Cabano now. Castagna. The box done well to win that back. Both teams going for this, really. Couldn't find Sulemana, though. And Gisa. Oh, it's a foul. It's a poor given foul, as per usual. Mateus Click, though, will win this back. No, he won't. Castagna, and then Click will win it back. He'll fire that one forward. No, he won't. Castagna will win that back. And no, then Click will have it back. And what an absolute mess that was towards the end. The game came to life right at the end of the game. There's no way this should be a draw. But we've got ourselves a draw and an entertaining game of football. I'm just really frustrated with that player switch situation. I don't get why it's doing that. Obviously, being relatively new to PES, although I've got over 100 hours this year, you guys that have got more experience with the game might understand why, but is that a normal thing in PES and that's just something we kind of usually have to put up with and hopefully it gets fixed for PES 2022, or is that a little bit weird? It's just weird that I moved the ball for Cherky, and Cherky's in the position to collect the ball, but he just leaves it, and I haven't told him to, and it's auto-clicked me onto Rodrigo and wouldn't let me change in time. And then again at the through ball to Cherky, I'm on Cherky, I'm selected as Cherky, and in the last second, selects me as Sulemana. I mean, we got away with it in the end. As you can see, Fulham had nothing. It was a very dull game of football. But we'll take a point. And that'll see us remain in 10th. But not that far behind Newcastle in 9th. And we've said it before, if we finish 10th at the end of the season, we'll be happy with that. At the end of the day, FUMA for the first time. So if we do finish in 10th, I'm absolutely happy with that. I'm really happy with the squad as well moving forward. We need to see more out of Cherky, though. We definitely need to see more out of Cherky. So in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen, we will take on Burnley, Newcastle and Southampton. Southampton be the bogey side. But what we've got to remember is these are 3 teams that are all below us or around us. These need to be victories for Leeds United and good performances as well. But that's been it for me in this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please smash the like button. I appreciate all the support as per usual. Hit subscribe, notification bell. I'll see you in the next one where we get 9 points. It's not going to happen, but we're going to try.